Parshas Nitzavim. Atem Nitzavim hayom kulchem lifnei Hashem Elokeichem, Roshechem, Shiftechem, V'shotrechem, Kol Ish Yisrael. The Alshich, when he wants to give a pshat on the deep significance of this pasuk, quotes a pasuk in Eov. The pasuk in Eov goes, Kotan v'gadol shamhu, ve'eved chavshi mei adonav. A comparison to small and great, to an eved, and to his master. What he's implying by this is, when the pasuk says, Roshechem, Shiftechem, V'shotrechem, these are all titles of glory, titles of honor. All of these titles, the Rosh, the head of the community, the head of the tzibur, or even a Rosh Hashiva, all of these are Olam Hazeh terms. This is what we see. What we are able to see is the external appearance. However, to a Kodesh Baruch Hu, these significances may be meaningless. And when you are standing, Lifnei Hashem Elokeichem, it's Kol Ish Yisrael. Each person has his own merit in a Kodesh Baruch Hu's eyes, separate and apart, and totally unrelated to what we see here in Olam Hazeh. And as he says on the pasuk in Eov, someone who's a small man here may be a great man there, and similarly, someone who's as low as an Eved may even be more free, have more freedom than the Adon, his master. Rabbunim of Pshischa brings down what initially I thought was a relatively straightforward concept, and he brings it out brilliantly to exemplify and to magnify this concept. Now, what he says is, from this pasuk we should learn that no matter what we have accomplished in this world, we should not be machzik tov to ourselves. We should not be proud of ourselves. We should not think that because people think we're a tzaddik, people call people tzaddikim, that he's really a tzaddik, or they call him a Talmid Chacham. He may be, but he should not think of himself that way, and exactly what Moshe Rabbeinu did. However, in Olam HaEmes, in the things may be turned completely around. Now he brings down a fascinating, what on the outset appears to be straightforward and very obvious example, and he brings this out so beautifully. What's the halacha by shvichas damim? What are the three big averos? One of which is shvichas damim. Is Yehareg Val Yavor. Why? If we tell Chas v'Shalom, if someone is told in Klal Yisrael, kill this person or else I'll kill you, he has to allow himself to be killed and not kill his friend. Why? Because the pasuk says, the Gemara says in Pesachim, "My chazes didamach didech sumka tvei." Why do you think your blood is redder than his? How do you know that you're more chashuv than him? How do you know beinei shemayim? Maybe that person is greater than you. Now he brings down this example. Let's say someone came over to the Gadol Hador. His name is known throughout the world, Shmai Mefursa Mechol Ha'olam, as the Gadol Hador. And he should kill a Down syndrome kid. He should kill some garbage collector. He should kill some other Jew, a Jew of course. He should kill another Jew that is apparently not in his madrega. Even that in that extreme example, we say to him, no, chas v'shalom, you're not allowed to kill him. Why? For exactly that cheshbon. Maybe his blood is redder than yours. In Shemayim, they know the truth. They know exactly what a person's standing is in this world. It doesn't matter what people say about you or what people think about you. You have to know for yourself. You are just one regular Joe in Klal Yisrael. Never think of yourself as more than that. And of course, the best example of that is Moshe Rabbeinu, Adam Mikol Adam. He never thought of himself as anything. He was davening to Hashem like a pashut person to go into Israel, and therefore we know that the scales up in Shemayim are different than ours. Very clear, very, very simple example, but he brought it out so nicely. I wanted to share that with you. We have to think less of ourselves and more of the others around us, and always assume that we are not on their madrega. Get Shabbos.